I saw that I could bring music to that, because that's the hardest thing to do when you're creating a musical or picking a musical is how is it going to work? How are people going to sing? You know, am I going to sing right now to you in a real space? Or to me, it's helpful when it's a surreal space or a slightly altered space so that the audiences can digest the singing. And I thought, well, Nine has that in its, in its structure. So then it was about then recreating Nine for film. And Maury, our composer, was incredible. He said, think of me as dead, so you'll do whatever you want to do with it, and I'll write new material. And he wrote 3 new songs, and we began casting it, which I have to say, for me, was the thrill of a lifetime. This cast, unbelievable. The greatest actor, for me, in the world, and then on top of that, a great friend and a partner who was there for me every moment. I've never worked with anybody like him, ever. The intensity of what he brings to a performance, but also the support and joy he brings, humor. People don't know that about him, People think he's just this incredibly intense actor, but he is. But he's more than that. He's a wonderful, wonderful person. One after the next, starting with Sophia Loren, the iconic, incredible Sophia Loren, who is the spirit of the film. And then everybody was more gorgeous and beautiful and brilliant than the next. As I was just, my job was to serve them. That's what I felt the whole time. Serve them, make them great, protect them. I would say it's a man in crisis who all the tricks that he has over the years that have worked for him aren't working anymore, because it's now becoming it's corrupt. It's also I think it's not only corrupt, but it's also there's so much lies and mistrust in his life that I think it really is a morality tale about someone that needs to actually start again on a new path, not on this path of confusion. I have developed this wonderful team that I'm so proud to be working with, and it made it easier on this one because it's a well-oiled machine now. Dion Beebe, the director of photography, and John Meyer, the production designer, and Colleen Atwood, costume designer. We work as a team now. John DeLuca, choreographer, producer. It works. It's so nice because we know the language, and it on this one we needed it because it was a big one. Gosh, I hope they're taken away and can invest in Guido's journey, and can live inside his imagination and can experience his escape into these other worlds, but also ultimately feel that they've taken the journey with him as he begins to repair and start again. And I always feel my hope is that you learn something about yourself, but also that because it's a musical, you're lifted in some way.